All right. So have you ever wondered, like, what if AI could, like, actually make a Studio Ghibli film? You know,
Hmm. That's a really interesting thought.
like not just, copy the style or something,
Right.
but really capture that Ghibli soul, that like magic that we all love in those movies. Could it be done?
Yeah. I mean, it really makes you think about what makes those films and really all art, I guess, so powerful and unique, right?
Definitely. So today we're diving into that question. Can artificial intelligence, can AI really understand and reproduce what makes Studio Ghibli films so special?
And for those listening, you probably already know that when you watch a Studio Ghibli film, it's just an experience, right?
Yeah.
It's like you step into this whole other world and you feel this connection with nature, with just something bigger than yourself.
There's a real feeling to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So today we're going to break down some of the key elements, like what makes those films so special. And then we'll think about, could an AI ever replicate that?
Okay, so let's start with the visuals. I mean, Ghibli films are just visually stunning, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And AI is already making some pretty amazing images. There's no doubt about that. But can it capture the feeling of a Ghibli landscape? You know, that warmth, that almost tangible sense of place?
That's a great question. I think that's where the human touch is still so important.
Mm.
Our animator and art historian source that we read, he points out that a lot of Ghibli's charm comes from the fact that it's hand-drawn animation.
Ah.
It's those little like imperfections that actually give it life, give it character.
It's true. It's like it's not about being perfectly smooth and clean.
Right,
It's
exactly.
those like little wobbly lines.
Yeah, it's like the artist's hand is right there on the paper.
Yeah.
Could an AI do that on purpose? Like
Mhm.
would it understand to add those variations, or would always go for that like perfect digital look?
Right, right. And it's like it's more than just the technical skill. Like think about the forest in Princess Mononoke.
Oh yeah. Like that's just such a powerful, epic portrayal of nature,
Hmm.
but it's not just a static background.
Right.
You can almost feel the age of those trees, the dampness of the air, like you're really there.
And it's tied into the story, right?
Yeah, it's not just pretty, it's like it has a feeling.
Yeah, and our sources say, the real magic of Ghibli is in how those visuals connect with the deeper themes of the story.
Hmm.
So that forest in Mononoke, it's not just like you said a pretty picture. It represents the power of nature, but also the fragility of it.
And how it's threatened by industry.
Exactly. So could an AI understand that? Could it grasp that symbolic weight and then put it into the visuals in a way that moves us emotionally?
It's interesting because I think about how the stories themselves, the Ghibli stories, are so unique.
Yeah.
They don't always follow like those typical Hollywood tropes.
Like the big explosions and car chases. Yeah, yeah, exactly. They're more like slow paced, they have a lot of quiet moments and the characters develop really subtly through small interactions, little looks. It's really beautiful.
Could AI learn to value that kind of storytelling, do you think?
Well, if we think about what our AI expert told us, AI is really good at finding patterns.
Okay. Yeah.
So it could, look at a ton of Ghibli films and see the recurring themes, the character types.
So like the young protagonist going on an adventure, the connection to nature.
Yeah, exactly. The themes of peace, environmentalism. It could figure out like the recipe, I guess you could say.
The formula.
Yeah, the formula.
But would it get the feeling, the heart?
That's the big question, right? That's what our expert emphasized. Can AI really grasp like human emotion? The nuances of it, like, that quiet courage, the kindness, the complexities of family, friendship. Can it understand why a long, silent shot is so powerful, or what it means when two characters just like share a look, Yeah. It feels like there's real empathy in those films,
Mm-hmm.
like a sense that the creators really deeply understand what it means to be human.
I agree.
Is that something you can like program into an algorithm?
Well, I mean, AI can process a ton of data about human emotions.
Right.
Like maybe you could figure out which plot points make people cry or laugh or whatever.
Right.
But to really understand those emotions
Mm-hmm.
and then weave them into a story in a genuine way from a place of feeling, that seems really, really difficult, maybe impossible.
Well, then there's the music. Like, you can't talk about Ghibli without talking about Joe Hisaishi.
Oh, definitely.
His scores are so much a part of the experience. It's like They're emotional landscapes, just like the visuals. It's not just background music. It's telling a story, too.
Absolutely. Like, think about One Summer's Day from Spirited Away. You hear that, and you're instantly transported back to that film.
Such a specific feeling.
Yeah.
Do you want to play a little bit of that, just to remind everyone?
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, that's just like pure Ghibli right there. That sense of wonder and a little bit of melancholy, too. Could an AI compose something that evokes that same feeling, that same like timeless magic that Hisaishi's music has?
It's like that same question we keep coming back to, right?
Yeah.
The soul of Ghibli, that intangible essence, and it feels like that soul is really connected to the human element, the, imperfections, the heart that goes into creating these films.
And the passion. You can really feel the love in those movies.
Oh, yeah.
Our AI expert actually had an interesting thought about this.
Okay.
He said, maybe we shouldn't think of AI as trying to replace artists. Maybe it's more about AI being a tool, like a really powerful tool that can help artists do even more.
Oh, so like AI could take over the more technical parts of animation or music composition, and then that would free up the human artist to really focus on the story and the emotions and all of that.
Exactly, like a true collaboration where the AI brings its analytical power and the human artists bring their emotional intelligence and their intuition.
That's really cool. So it sounds like after this whole deep dive, the question of whether AI can truly create a Ghibli film, it's not a simple yes or no. It's more about what makes human creativity so special and how maybe AI can help us understand that even better.
I totally agree. And it really highlights the unique magic of Studio Ghibli and how much those films resonate with us on such a deep human level.
It makes you wonder what other seemingly intangible qualities in art and in life, I guess, might be hard for AI to replicate. What is it about us, about being human, that an algorithm might never really grasp?
What do you think? Let us know your thoughts on social media. You can find us at social media handles placeholder. We'd love to hear your perspective on all of this.
And keep thinking about it. It's a question that might not have a clear answer, but it's definitely worth exploring.
Absolutely. Until next time.